Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My voice is completely shot. This is flannelkat. I'm joined by the ever wonderful peaceegg.
Hi, I'm peaceegg. My voice is not shot for some reason. I don't know how.
I mean, that was the agreement. We both have shot voices today.
I tried so hard. I was screaming my lungs out when I saw that Barry Leitch was on the stream, and it didn't work. I still got a voice here.
You did your best.
I did my best. I tried so hard.
Got so far.
But in the end, it didn't really matter. You also did music for Top Gear Rally.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Sorry,
right.
That's a reference that maybe a few people might get or might not get. So.
Oh, it's all good. We were discussing this individual before the stream because apparently they did the music for Weird Dreams, and now I need to talk to them. All right, folks. So what you're looking at right now, we are doing Venture, which is a Coleco product made by Coleco in 1982. But we're going to play the ColecoVision version, which is slower but safer, versus the Intellivision version, which is faster but spicier.
Yes, imagine a car without brakes, but it's really cool to drive.
Now let me just make sure I've got game audio coming through, which you can't hear yet because it's not making any audio.
It's like a Volkswagen Golf versus an MX-5 without brakes.
All right. I like that. I got that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So are you feeling ready?
I am as ready as I'm going to be for this. This could go very poorly. I'm glad we got a 15-minute estimate.
Yeah, we might take 2 attempts at this, but...
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
You want to count us in?
Sure, I can do that. We'll start this. Intellivision versus ColecoVision, or the other way around, depending how you feel about it. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, there's a slight difference in graphics that you'll see, but at the end of the day, the game is very much so the same.
You'll also see that there's a difference in how the enemies decompose or don't in some cases.
Yeah, in my version, they're just going to disappear immediately. In peaceegg's version, they are going to decompose slowly, which is more arcade accurate.
Yeah, and also if I touch any of the pixels of the corpse, I die. Or I get a weird glitch like that where the wall monster got to me in the room immediately.
Oh wow, was he like kind of... Wow, I've only
It's a tiny one too, the overworld one. Wow, I've never had that happen before.
That is bizarre.
That has never happened before, and I'm going to say that right there.
At least we can say that this has been the most unique run ever.
Yeah, for sure.
So even with a death, peaceegg's ahead of me.
That's how fast this game is on the Intellivision.
But he does have a score screen, which I don't.
Yeah, that is true. Also, I don't have to stop whenever I shoot. I just run and gun, which can lead to horrible disasters if I get too ahead of myself.
So the objective of this game, if you haven't caught on by now, so we can at least cover that little bit there. You enter the rooms, you get the treasure, and you run out as fast as you can.
Yep, we are like being Tomb Raiders, except for like 4 rooms at a time.
God, Troll Room living up to its name very nicely here.
Yep, had the same issue there. Also, you get names of rooms. I don't get them here, so...
Yeah, they are very different. All right, this is a room that can go very bad or very well. That's fine. So what I've learned from playing both of these versions is a few of the rooms are like, you can have consistent strategies in the ColecoVision version. They do not apply in the Intellivision version whatsoever. It feels that the enemy positioning, while not random, has a little bit of randomness to it.
Yeah, so because of how random it is, it's like there's shots that Kat's going to take that are like guaranteed to save her butt in a lot of this that I don't really necessarily have to worry about because these monsters, as I was describing to her before the stream, move like those like little figures on electronic football stands, except they feel like they might be a little haunted. So they kind of move towards you, but not really.
There we go.
And if you don't know what those old like electric football things are, don't worry about it.
They are very funny. It's like a little vibrating board that plays football.
Exactly.
We are very, very, very close to each other right now, time-wise. I'm just entering level 4.
Same. So yeah, that is extremely close. And there's 3 loops basically for the full treasure list, which is the category we're running.
Yeah, we want to get every treasure on that list, so you're going to see all the rooms 3 times.
And I don't know how much it varies on the ColecoVision version, but in the Intellivision, the monsters get slightly faster.
Yeah, they get faster and slightly jittier.
Yeah.
The jitteriness really comes into like difficulty 4.
Yes, exactly.
Is very close, not very close to arcade, but as close as it's going to get.
Exactly.
Arcade difficulty is really, really intense.
Yep. It's intense, and you constantly have to take shots because they are zooming at you at that point.
Oh, yeah. And with my version, from what you're seeing on screen here, like every time I turn, the main character, Winky, stops and turns and has a delay before he starts moving again. So a lot of my best strats are going to be to keep moving or just pick a direction and hold it. Whereas Trace has a lot more, oh god, that camel died in the worst spot.
Oh, yep.
Trace has a lot more options in terms of like movement and shooting things.
Yeah. Also, my movement can be a little bit dodgier at times. Like, sometimes I'll dart up, like, it's almost like Pac-Man. Sometimes I dart 2 pixels when I need to move 1 to get past a decomposing corpse.
That's the unforgettable accuracy of the Intellivision circle pad.
Oh yeah, especially when you make a game that's not really built for this directly, which some people say there are conspiracies that the Coleco developed games are intentionally that much lower quality on Intellivision to make the ColecoVision look better.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theories, though.
Yeah, which is like, a lot of the Coleco things on Intellivision are honestly bad. This is pretty good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is good. This is like the best of any of the selections you could have.
I love Batroom in ColecoVision because you could always fire in a certain direction and you'll always get around everything.
Yep. You cannot have that guarantee in the Intellivision version. For any of these rooms, really.
I just had to duck into the key room earlier than I wanted to because of the enemy position.
Yep. Carnival for Intellivision is a classic. I wildly disagree there. I've had a bad time with Carnival for the Intellivision.
Amazing.
It hurt me.
As well, the Cyclops room on my side, I could always fire down and left, and I will always catch one of the Cyclopses.
Right.
Peaceegg doesn't have that liberty, I think.
No, I have to do predictive shots, but they're not guaranteed to be helpful at all. Like, if the enemies are going to be in a really bad position, I can fire shots that will help me to kind of dissuade monsters from being there, but it's no guarantee. You also know, like, in the first set of rooms in each loop, I am going to the right doors for the right side of the rooms because the way these rooms are set up, it's way safer to go there because the hallways are narrower and there's more snakes and skeletons in the tiny left sides of those rooms. How's the music not driven me insane yet? Oh, I've played plenty of games like this, but
the music in this is just drilled into my head forever, and it's not.
Yeah, it's kind of like Pac-Land. It's just just not as cheerful and cool.
When is Pac-Land for the Intellivision?
Oh, when is? Like, ColecoVision needs to get on that, right?
I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, honestly, let's.
I will probably die trying to escape here. Yep.
Yep. It's about right, and I have to confirm in the camel room that I can get by the camels, because there's one that likes to stay right, like 1 pixel safe on one end and 1 pixel unsafe the other.
Yeah, the camel room is honestly one of like the scariest rooms in the Coleco version. I think in the Intellivision version too. But also like you have this really narrow hallway in the overworld. And the hall monsters do not like letting you by.
No, like, it's almost a little bit safer in the Intellivision version because they're just random. Whereas I think they're a little more determined to go at you in the ColecoVision version, definitely in the arcade.
Yeah, they absolutely hunt you down and chase you.
Yeah, here I just have to worry about if they decide they want to be in the way. Okay, I am on my final set of rooms. Nearly got by a Cyclops.
I'm in the genie room in the last set.
Yeah, I am shooting down the demons, which you can see I'm doing predictive shots there again. And I am... Time for me. 8:17.
That's awesome.
GG. I am surprised I got that down to that point.
Why we practice?
That's actually... Oh, also, now that I've done one loop, you can still see the game's playing. So once you've masked all the wealth in this game, you do like anybody would in this situation. You sit on your wealth, you do nothing, and you wait for death.
Yeah, I recommend entering a room and letting a... I'm going to enter a room for y'all and kill the monsters so you can see what happens.
I'll do the same.
In a room for too long.
Let's see if I can get the ghost away from me. The ghosts are actually hunting me for once.
8:37 though.
Nice. A 20-second difference again.
Really? We had the same difference on the other one, didn't we?
Yeah, it was 21 seconds or so last time.
Trying to see if this is a PB for me, because that was stellar. I died once.
Surprisingly, I don't think this is a PB for me, despite the fact I didn't die. Or maybe I did die, I don't remember.
Not a PB on my end, too. But yeah, that's what happens if you sit in the room for too long. A hull monster will come and eat you.
Yep, and one's coming for me now. As you can see, it's red on my end, and it's a little bit slower.
It used to give me nightmares as a kid.
Oh yeah, this is creepy. And it's just gonna chomp around. I'm gonna go try and kite it as much as I can.
So since we got a 15-minute estimate, we're not trying to make the marathon go too early. I'm gonna load up difficulty 4.
Yeah, let's do difficulty 4. Great idea. I'll do a reset and show you what it's like on my end as well.
We're not
you want to
gonna
count us down into that, or?
No, let's just go.
Okay.
We're not gonna beat difficulty 4, but you can see what's going on with it.
Yeah, you can see the difference here.
It's definitely a good thing to look at. Oh god, they're so fast!
Yep. And once again, the Intellivision version, a tiny bit easier. Tiny bit.
Okay, I just got through the goblin room. They're so mean.
They are. They're incredibly rude.
The walls are Mach speed.
Yep.
I can beat the first loop. Not the first loop, but the first world. I'll be excited by it. My dream is to do a run of difficulty 4, but I don't know if it'll ever happen.
Yeah, that's a real hard ask. So I got through the first set on Intellivision.
Nice.
Or the first set of rooms, not the first loop.
Got through my first set of rooms. We did it.
Nice.
But yeah, that's what difficulty 4 is.
Yep.
But I'm going to say that's probably that for me. But
yeah, that's
y'all,
a good time too.
Thank you so much for watching. This race was also incredible. With a 20-second difference between the two versions, you got to see the differences between the Intellivision and the Coleco version, how they play, how they vary, and the little differences that speed up one version versus the other.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good race, and we had a good time. I'm surprised it went as well as it did, quite honestly, given how our practice was.
Yeah, I was practicing earlier, and I basically couldn't get a death out of the first loop, or no death out of the first loop. So
same. That was me for most of it. But hey, we got a lot more Retrothon coming up, and if I can hype 2 runs that are coming up. We got some Phasmo teammates that are doing runs later on. You might want to stay around later tonight. Brosentia is running Xena on the GBA, I believe it is. It might just be the Game Boy. I'm not sure.
Game Boy Color. Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color. Oh, even more interesting. So check that out. And then later on, our good friend MPC, also a Phasmo teammate, is running Zadette, and is going to prove that MPC is in fact a gamer.
It is gamer %. But thank you so much for watching. Sorry, no, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, just like it's the best video game ever made, scientifically proven.
I think that's a fact. I think that is a fact. But thank you so much for watching, y'all. If you want to see more ColecoVision content, follow me. Possibly Intellivision content on Trace's stream. I don't think that's a promise, but
yeah, eventually I'll get back to it.
Awesome.
There I am.
But thank you so much, everyone. We will catch you later. Enjoy Retrothon. Thank you for watching the race. If you want to see more stuff like this, follow us. But y'all have a good one, and we're going to get you Solar Striker ASAP.
Thanks, y'all.